How long does a wrongful termination lawsuit take to resolve? Imagine waiting 4 months or even years to find out if your fight against wrongful termination will lead to justice. That's often how long these cases can take. When someone believes they were fired unfairly, they might start a legal process that can stretch over a long period. The journey begins with filing a complaint, usually with a government agency like the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission or a state labor board. This initial step can take anywhere from a few weeks to several months. After that, the agency investigates the claim, which can last from 6 months to over a year depending on how complicated the case is and how busy the agency is. If the agency finds no resolution, they issue a right to sue letter, giving the employee permission to take the case to court. Once in court, the case enters the pretrial phase. This is where both sides gather evidence, take depositions, and sometimes try to settle out of court. This part can last from 6 months to 2 years or even longer. Many cases settle during this phase to avoid the costs and time of a trial. If the case goes to trial, it can add several more months. Federal court trials usually take about 12 to 16 months from start to verdict. State court trials might last from 12 to 20 months. Several factors can influence how long a wrongful termination case takes. If the employer is willing to settle early, the case might be resolved faster. The strength of the claim and the size of the employer also matter. Larger companies with big legal teams might take longer to resolve disputes. The willingness of both parties to negotiate or go to trial can speed things up or slow them down. If the case involves complex legal issues or appeals, it can extend the process to 5 years or more. But most wrongful termination cases tend to settle within 1 to 2 years, often before reaching trial. For employees, understanding this timeline helps set expectations and prepare for a lengthy process. Employers benefit from knowing that resolving disputes quickly can save money and protect their reputation. To keep things moving smoothly, filing complaints promptly within the legal deadlines is essential. Early mediation or settlement discussions can also help reduce time and costs. Being well prepared for discovery and working with experienced employment lawyers can make a big difference. In the end, most wrongful termination lawsuits take about 1 to 2 years to resolve, but some can take longer depending on the specifics of the case. Patience and good legal advice are key to navigating this journey.